So hi everyone, welcome to our 2024 Byways reception. We had some amazing entries this year and it was very tough. In fact, when we were doing the scoring, it was like, okay, this is getting really close. Okay, nope, this is not getting really close. So the people who did not become finalists were very close. It was a very tough race this year. We are so proud of all of you for your accomplishments in creativity, and we encourage all of you to continue. Because a lot of times you guys say, oh, I can't write, or I can't paint, I can't do digital art, and you end up first place. So what does that say? Stop second guessing yourself. Go ahead and enter, because all of you are creative and we are truly proud. You make our college proud. This is like the 22nd year that we have published this journal, and every year the quality of work gets so much better. So I want you guys to start off with giving yourselves a great big hand. So we are going to be going in order. However, we have one of our finalists that needs to leave early, so I'm going to introduce her. She is, I just needed to find the name of your thing. I know your name. All right. This is Valerie Rivera, and she got second place for her painting called Charlie Cox. So Valerie, come on up.
Mainly because I heard that GalaxyCon in Austin, Charlie Cox, the actor, is going to be there, and I'm really a fan. And I wanted to thank him and get his autograph, which I did. And I really liked what he told me. He told me not to stop painting. He really loved it. And yeah, that was the only reason I made it. I cried a lot making this because I had a lot of issues with the nose. Yeah, I didn't know what was the problem. It didn't look the same, and then I went to my friend Harry from an art store and told him to help me to see what was missing, and then I designed myself over there, and then I started fixing it, and I finished it over there. It's acrylic. The sad thing is that I really like acrylic, but I can't do it anymore because I'm allergic. Found out about it. So I had to do oil painting from now on. So other stuff, pastels and stuff. But yeah, that's my last acrylic painting. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, thank you. Wait till So now put it into your resume and just keep going.
Yeah, not acrylic.
Without acrylic. Thank you. All right. Good job. I'm going to move this as far as I can move this. When y'all get up here, don't do yourselves. Okay? Y'all can hear me. I just don't know if y'all can hear everybody else. All right. So we're going to start with D so that we don't skip over Madison this year. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. We added a new category, digital art, because we have an amazing graphic design department here, and we were overlooking our guys. And ever since we added that category, we have had just amazing entries. So our first place for digital art is called Duckling's Cafe Visit, and it is by Madison Jones. So do you want to either bring it over here and talk about it, or you want to go over there? Okay. All right. Madison, don't break it. I'm kidding.
Lift it. Okay. Lift it. Move it. You got it. You got it.
Hi, my name is Madison. This is my illustration. It's called Duckling's Cafe Visit. I was inspired by children's illustration and downtown streets, like all those pictures on Pinterest. I love looking at them and wishing I was there. But as I started adding more details, I enjoyed seeing a story build. It makes you wonder about the ducks, how they got there, and what they're doing. One of my favorite things about art is storytelling through illustration, and the way the story can be perceived differently by each of us who look at it.
You're published. So, yay. All righty. Did Zakini get here?
I'm here.
Ah, I thought I saw you come in. Guess what? You're already on.
Oh, God.
Okay, so our second place digital art entry was, and we are using it for our marketing. So she will be on all of our flyers and everything for the next year. Is for Jellyfish Tea by Zakivia Brown. So do you want to bring, come on, you can carry that one too far. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Wait. There we go.
So basically, I challenged myself, I usually like colors, so I challenged myself doing just black and white, no one color is gray. And everything is drawing in, from the bubbles to the line to the stingiest color inside the jellyfish.
Wow. I need you to hold this so I can give her the cheer.
Absolutely.
I know it is.
Absolutely. Totally got you.
All right. Congratulations. Would you like the easel back too?
Yes, please. That'd be awesome.
That would be so awesome. You're gonna go back and tell people, yeah, it was in Byways. All right.
I broke it. I'll pay for it.
Roman. We need your expertise in easel work. Hey, I know. No.
It needs to go.
All right.
There you go.
See, I like
Just
it.
make sure this is for you.
Alyssa, can you grab that one? Yes. Is that Magic of Nature?
Taboo. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, would you bring that one, please? All right, our third place digital art, he's not here, right? Gabe? He wasn't able to make it, but this was his third place entry, and it's called Magic of Nature. So this was done as digital art, and it was third place. So come on, let's give him an applause and let him hear us. All right, thank you. Okay, now we're gonna go into the drawing category. Esteban. He's like the whole show. All right. He will be here, so we're gonna skip over Esteban and let him get a chance to be here. And we are gonna go, our third place winner, right? Yes. We're gonna go with our third place winner, because Esteban got first and second. For La Katrina, and this is Elian Gomez. You wanna Y'all could really put that higher, you know, nobody else is as short as I am. Y'all put it higher.
20 hours, so 3 weeks, and I'll do like an hour each day. So give or take like 20 hours. And I have the actual one with me. It's a lot smaller. So this is what it looks like. This is the actual size. So this is blown up a little bit. So the reason I did this, or drew this, like I said, I like doing portraits, but also I wanted to draw something that represents the Mexican culture. And so La Catrina is essentially like Dia de los Muertos. So in Mexico, we celebrate Dia de los Muertos to honor our loved ones who passed away and remember them. So, yeah.
Beautiful. All right. We're now published. So you put that on your resume. You are famous. So we're proud of you. Thank you. All right. Now we're going to go into another one of our newer categories, music lyrics, because we realize that there are a lot of people who think in terms of song. And so we're going to start. First place winner shake his head. No, I don't.
Oh, no, I
Roll with it, Roman. Roll with it.
Let it flow, let it flow.
All right. Our first place winner is for Open Roads, and it's by Roman A. Gladue. So, Roman, come on up.
Look, if you don't present, I gotta present.
That's fair. That is very fair, I guess.
Look, I was gonna hide.
That is, you know what, is it too late to go high?
Roman, put it up higher so we can hear you.
I mean, I can project, I don't really need to.
Project.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Hi, my name is Roman. So, I recently started writing music again because my family, we're going through a little bit of a rough patch. We got some stuff going on. And, you know, I take my escape through music and songs because it's just a place where you can let your mind go and really just get absorbed into lyrics. And so I wrote Open Roads based on this instrumental called Sunny Meadows. And it's just kind of, I imagine myself there, just in a car with my family, you know, driving on a sunny summer day, the breeze coming through the windows, just all of us laughing, snacking. And it just felt really nice. It felt good. So I just knew I had to put it down on paper. And so I decided to write my song. And then, of course, I also partly wrote it because Cindy was begging me, forcing me to do something for Byways. And so I wrote it down, and I was like, you know what? I'll put it in. Because Cindy kept encouraging me, and I did, and now I'm here. And so, yeah, you can go check it out. It's over there on the corner if you want. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Blake. And why do I tell you to enter Byways?
Because you can pay.
A published author. So, yay. All righty. So, Mary, you are here. Now, Mary got a lot of awards. These are all anonymous judging, which means that if you get these awards, people truly see that you've done a great job. So Mary has won both second and third place. Second place for Honey and Wine, and third place for December. So,
My name is Mary Riles, but my friends call me Angel. But the first song I wrote was Honey and Wine, and this one took a little longer to write because I was very inspired by my dad, who is from Texas. He's always been in Texas, and I just moved back to Texas last year. So I was kind of like more inspired in the country vibe and how in country music it's very much a story, and I'm very I like musicals and I like lyricism, so I was kind of focusing on that. And I'm also very inspired by LGBTQ experiences and like that sort of stuff of my life. So I wrote this song, which is just about two cowgirls, and it's cute. The chorus is, oh my love is sweet as honey and wine. Oh, when do I get to call you mine? You built something in me like raging fire. Oh my sweet desire. What would folks say if they learn? As fragile as a flower, as cruel as time. Our stories forever intertwined. find in the back of my mind. And the story ends kind of sad because cowboy dies, or cowgirl dies, but it's just a cute thing, and I liked it. And the second song I wrote was called December. And I actually wrote this in about 2 hours with my best friend on FaceTime. And I've known her since elementary school, and this song is just kind of like how things change so quickly. The song starts in December. I wasn't having the best time. I wasn't with the best people. And by the end of the song, it's in June, and I meet the best people in the world. And it's kind of it. Yeah, I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my friends, Jenny and Philip, for being the best.
So, you are now a published double music lyric. So, make sure you keep going, okay? And, wait, where are you again? She's also our second place short stories. So, did you want to take a breath and come back? Or do you
Yeah,
want to do that? She'll come back. All right, so 3 times an author, published author, guys. All righty. So, now we're getting into the paintings. We have a very special artist who was also placed last year. I didn't skip you yet, Emma. She's looking at me like Madison did last year. You skipped me. Okay, we're good. Okay. And this artist, you couldn't be here when we presented, and then you came a little later. So I'm so glad that she is here. She actually, her first place in painting the Secrets of the Sacred Feminine was also chosen as the cover of our Byways journal, and so she will be forever a cover of our Byways journal. So I'd like to introduce you to Nadia Filomena. There you go.
Hi, my name is Nadia Filomena, and this is my painting, my multi-media painting. Draw inspiration from the concept of sacred feminine, which represents the nurturing and intuitive aspects of women. I use soft lines, I use soft colors, lines, texture, and heavy brush stroke to capture the strength and wisdom that represent this archetype. And also, I want to show in my artwork the celebration of the beauty and power of feminine energy, and I invite viewers to find their own, to create their own connection with their own inner wisdom and intuition.
And I recognize this cover. She is our cover winner and our first place winner. Okay. Give me up. I got you. All right. Actually, you've gotten 2 of them in our Byways. Yes. So you want to do both at the same time, or you want to do one and then do the other? I can't work with that. Okay, all right. So our 3rd place winner in painting for fairy tales is our own Emma Gill. So. Oh, wait, okay.
I can hold it.
No, I got it. I'm here. I'm for you. No.
Hi, my name is Emma. I'm a commercial art major here at CTC. I'm in my 2nd year right now. This was a piece I did with
influencing my work with a lot of text. And the main theme of the piece is kind of following the genre of fairy tales where something happens to the main character. So instead of letting life happen to you or the curse or whatever, then I feel like you should take charge of it. And that's kind of the motto I'm trying to live by. I'm trying to embrace that more. And so that's kind of where I took this piece. So yeah,
It's great, it's great. Well, hang on. We'll turn it around. I'm a published author, so, artist. I told you the work is great, isn't it? It's great. All right, now we're gonna go into photography. Our artist, our photographer is not here, but I'm going to show you. And make sure you guys come and see it up close. Because from far away you can't see what it is. But when you see it close, this is called High Alert. And it's our first place winner by Connor Ray. And there is a surprise inside this photo. And so make sure you come and get a real close look of this. Do y'all see the bird? Yeah. So, yay. Emma, you could have stayed up here. Come back. All right. I'm not sure I can carry the other, it's really big. Oh, okay. So guys, our second place photography winner for Benjamin's Meditation on Battle, and you have to really go and see that photograph by Emma Gill.
So this one, I'm in digital photography class right now with Professor Anjada, and we were working on learning how to take panoramics. So I went down to the lake that we have here, and this turtle let me get this close to him, and he was just chilling, and I took a lot of photos of him, and I got this really cool one. And I've been working with manipulating the color in my photographs in the editing stage. So that's why you can see they're a little bit odd, but I really like this photo. It's probably my favorite one I've done. And then my boyfriend helped me name the turtle. His name's Benjamin. He's meditating on his battle that is coming. That's why there's a whole bunch of turtles behind him. It was very cool. There's like half a dozen of them. But yeah, so I thought that was really cool. And then also, while I'm here, I want to say thanks to my family too. I really appreciate you guys.
And guys, make sure you go and look at that panoramic photo. It is amazing. So, great. Now, our third place winner could not be here, but this image is called Snow. And this is by Mela Gonzalez. And make sure that you look very closely at it, because to have it in the colors, the sepia colors, was a stroke of genius. And so, yay, Mela, where are you? All right, all righty. So, our first place winner in poetry wrote a poem called The Homeless Mother. This poem got to all of the judges, and it was an amazing poem. So make sure that you go over, because we have all our written stuff on the tables, and go read it. And it was by student Luigi Gonzalez Garcia. So let's give him a hand. Our second place poetry winner was somebody who was like, I don't even want to join it. Make me join it. And she got second place. And we had a lot of poems in the competition. So second place winner was for Grown, and it's by Savannah Carreras. Oh my gosh. All right, come on up.
and he's like my dad. So as I was getting older, you know, first time boyfriends and things like that, well, boyfriend, and we kind of got into arguments and things like you can't do this, you can't do that, you're my little girl, you know. And I kind of wrote it one time after an argument that we had, and I was just in my feels, and so I wrote that for him. If you guys want to go ahead and read it, you can check it out. But I wrote it for him, trying to tell, oh gosh, I'm crying. I wrote it for him, trying to let him know that he was always my number one. So that's right.
Guess what? You're a little stalker. All righty. Abigail was not able to make it too. She was third place. And she wrote a very lighthearted poem called Gummy Bear. So that's proof that we are not looking for anything in particular, and whatever is written really well and inspiring, we will pick. So, all right. Esteban did not show up yet? No? Okay, Esteban, we had a sculpture category, and we didn't have a lot of entries this year. So we chose a first place, and is it over there? Yes. He made a very unique sculpture called Harmony. And if you look at the sculpture, you can see why it's called Harmony. And hopefully he'll be able to make it before we all leave today. Oh, it's over there. I was pointing in the wrong direction. Thank you, Noelia. So make sure you go over and look at that in detail. It's been in my office for a while, and I'm like, this is amazing how he did this. I can see why it's called Harmony. So Esteban, will you hear us again? Okay. There she is. I thought she ran out on me. All right. So we have a short stories category, and you know how hard it is to keep thought going for a long time. Well, our short story authors did an amazing job. I know this particular author, and she goes, oh, you want me to write something? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's perfect. And that's what she did with this one. So she got first place, The Telltale Son by June Gibbons. So.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all are ones to believe in science or not, but I am. I'm a huge universe wants me. Well, one night, I go to sleep watching BuzzFeed Unsolved. Like, I watch the marathons, like the huge compilation videos. And so I went to sleep one night watching it, and then I woke up, like, middle of the night with the TV still on, and it was still playing the video, and it was showing that they were reviewing the case of Walter Collins and Archer Hutchins, which is basically, if y'all don't know, the son went missing. So Walter went missing, and the mother, they, basically, it's kind of hard to explain. And they, brought a boy back, kind of gave him to the mother, and was like, this is your son. But it actually wasn't, and this boy was Archer Hutchins, and it was a whole thing. If y'all want to know more about it, that is the inspiration of my story, so my story kind of follows that. It is also an Angelina Jolie movie, which I did not know about, called The Changeling. Okay, and then, so I started it 2 weeks before the deadline, which to me was like good time. And then I rushed the ending on March 15th, which was the deadline, while watching the Eras tour. So, so I just want to thank, obviously, the BuzzFeed Unsolved guys for that little burst of inspiration, and my mother for raising me to be a little book nerd, my grandmother, Emily Gibbons, who's also a published author, for giving me hope that I could also follow my writing dreams, and then finally, Cindy, for nagging me.
this short story because we're all like, you know, the booba, whatever. All right.
Again, my story is called Bulaklak, which means flower in Filipino. This story is very heavily inspired by my mom and my Filipino heritage. It's where I grew up for a very long time. There's also influences of literature, pop culture, kind of. The story follows two childhood friends in Laguna, Philippines. It's a classic story of unrequited love, and there's this fictional disease called the Hanahaki disease, where if you love someone and they don't love you back, you start to grow flowers in your chest and you start to cough them up. And it's just that, but very dramatic, because in Filipino culture we have our dramas, and they're heavily, heavily dramatic. And I try to do that as much as I could, and Filipinos are very romantic. Any TV show that is Filipino will have some sort of subplot that is romantic, so I was like, okay, I have to make it a love story, and the love story follows my own experiences with love and things like that. That's kind of all I have to say about it. It's just, I don't know, I hope to make it a full book one day, because my mom has been begging me to write a book, and I hope I can for you. And again, thank you to my mom, my dad, thank you to my boyfriend Philip, and my best friend Jen. Thank you.
You've proven in Byways that you have 3 things published, so great. All right. So, she's triply published. All right. And Nia, did you ever show up? I'm here. I'm looking at you. It's your time. So we have our 3rd place winner, Nia. I don't have the title in here.
Oh my goodness. It's the Jazz Playhouse for everyone who wants to know.
I'll fix this.
So I wrote this short story about the Jazz Playhouse. It was my first big experience with jazz. I took a trip to New Orleans with my family, and it was very influential in my music taste, and I felt that it'd be good to kind of write down how I felt about it. I'll just read a little bit for you guys. Okay. The group on stage, all sharply dressed, is each holding their own instrument. A man with a trumpet here, one with a keyboard, and another cradling a saxophone. As the man's fingers skillfully dance around the keys are an alphabet, and the sax sings lead in the song. The rest follow, keeping up on the sax solo, and the notes hijack the saxophone's guide and compete for their own limelight. It's a song all have played many nights before, but it's always new and fresh and never the same, somehow always rearranging and rewriting itself into something else. It's a song full of conflict and compromise, and it's playing in New Orleans in an old jazz club off of Bourbon Street called Jazz Playhouse. And you can just
Nia, even though I didn't have your title, you are a published author. And I am very, very proud of her from New Orleans, and for somebody to understand New Orleans culture was amazing. So, yay. And Luigi, where are you, Luigi? Yay, we had Luigi show up. So, we're going to go back. Your poetry. Yes. All right, so first place poetry, Homeless Mother by Luigi Gonzalez Garcia. So,
Sorry, I apologize. We just came all the way from Austin, and I'm not quite ready.
take a breath, take a breath. You got time to move.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you
we
so
have
much.
it written for you.
Thank you so much. For context, I'm Cuban. I came to the country when I was 20, but I lived in many places. So this is a poem about my mom who's in the public. So I'm a little bit nervous, I apologize. It goes like this. Homeless mother. She mourns for a house far away, the white walls standing firm in old pictures, in dusky dreams, in pitiful soliloquies. She laments to herself because no one has the patience to listen anymore. The obsessive details of her loss, the everlasting complaint. Where's my garden and my guava tree? She cries in the mornings while drinking a third cup of coffee, fighting the urge to go back to sleep. The need to dream with the neat tiled roof that once covered her head from the lingering hurricane rain. She mourns for a house far away, across a wide spanning gulf, with so much water, so much wind, so much pain. She misses her country, the estranged siblings, the sorry streets where she danced ancient rhythms, calling for invisible loud gods, always eager to party over human hosts. She tells herself these things because it's easier to conflate her cries to the totality of the land and not her beloved house, rightfully obtained and wrongfully lost. Where's my garden and my guava tree? She keeps repeating, while taking long, careful sips from her chipped mug. A sign that she holds things close even when hopelessly broken. From the bottom of her heart, she yearns to cross the threshold and to find it was all a tasteless prank. Her son still playing in the backyard, her husband still loving her bright, unbridled smile. She mourns for a house far away. The big wooden door is a single great eye, observing her arrival, even if it's just another dream, ready to be murdered by hands that will never again turn the doorknob and call what's inside the white walls home.
Esteban, did you show up? No? All right. Was he supposed to come? No? All right. Well, guys, this was an amazing group of finalists this year, and we are so, so proud of everyone, even you, Nia, who I keep losing. No. But Madison was found this year, so, you know, it was a trade-off. It was a trade-off. All of our finalists got a journal, and we are offering the second copies, the third copies, the sixth copies. Nadia, how many? Up to 13? For a price. What we paid to publish them, so those would be $5.60 this year. And last year's we had some questions. Those were $7 because it was a bigger book. But you know, we'll talk. We'll talk. And if you're here on campus, don't talk now. We'll talk tomorrow. Now, I just want to thank all of you CTC students who entered, for all your hard work, for sharing your soul, because it is very hard to make that leap, to enter, and to be able to share with the world your heart, your talent, and, you know, we just want you guys to make sure this is not the first stop. You are all now published. Continue, put it on your resume. You are leaps and bounds above everyone else now because you are in a published journal, and we are very proud of you. So thank you finalists, thank you family friends, and I hope that you all stop at all of our finalists and really look deeply into all of their work. So thank you so much for coming.